we go. Get on, there you go, Joey.
Hey guys, John Walk here with the York Dispatch newspaper out here at Dover, where the Eagles are coming off a 22-16 Week 4 win over Gettysburg. Quite a big win for Dover. They began the year decimated by injuries, lost 2 of their first 3 games. To some, it may have looked like Dover was going to take a step back this year after winning the York Adams Division II title last season. They quelled any of those concerns with last Friday's win over Gettysburg. Today I stopped out to chat about that and more with Dover coach Eric Lam and running back Darren Ledbetter. Up first is Coach Lam.
Tell you what, week 1, we were very pleased walking out of there beating a Shippensburg team. Very good program. But we also knew going into that, Shippensburg lost a few players from last year. So it was a nice step for us in the first game, but we also knew we had work to do. You look at the film and evaluate it, we weren't where we wanted to be. So we knew going into week 2, week 3, we could struggle, and unfortunately we did a little bit. And even last week, we were fortunate to walk away with a win from Gettysburg. People keep saying that, but we still didn't do a lot of things very well. We got to get better. I think from a coaching standpoint, we didn't do a very good job of putting kids in the right position to play. I think they were still trying to feel themselves out from some kids maybe being in there as a starter that originally was maybe expected to be a role player. So like I said, just a number of dynamics. I don't think we realized the magnitude of high school football as well. Some of those kids, all of us, getting on that field and realizing, hey, you only get so many opportunities. You're only guaranteed 10 games in high school football, and I don't think we played our best in some of those situations. And hats off, we got beat by better teams those nights.
Closest point to the ball is where? There or there? Right there. Toes. Johnny.
We just want to try to focus on what we do. We knew we had a very good Gettysburg team coming in, so obviously we were game planning, and the kids know that. But our focus is just trying to do the best we can each week and focus on what we do.
30-17. Honor. Down. Let's go. There you go. Good. Come on, Bunker. Hey. Come on. You step up. Run the ball.
Unfortunately, it's a game of football. When one guy loses an opportunity, another guy gets an opportunity. And we told the kids, don't feel any sadness about that. You're getting an opportunity to play, and honor that kid by the way you play. And this team, it's a very close-knit group. They're great kids, so they we talked about Kenyon grabbing the bull by the horns. That's the situation we have the kids. There's a kid in there playing and maybe not got that opportunity, but now do the best you can, and that's where we're at.
In the preseason, Dover lost 2 of their top 3 running backs for different reasons. As a result, junior running back Darren Ledbetter had to take over the starting duties at running back. It's not an unfamiliar role for Ledbetter, as last season he rushed for nearly 800 yards, but this season he's taking on an even larger role.
I always feel like I got to step my game up. I always got to get better, keep pushing myself, exceed my last level.
Get up in there, baby. Man, where you going? Hold outside. I'll take it.
We worked hard, so I expected to come in and play a hard game, and that's what we did. We just got to finish. We got to keep our heads in the game the whole time, and that's what we've been doing. It was a huge game coming in for the first divisional game and getting the W at home. That was what meant a lot to us, everybody around the community. Everybody looks forward to us to do good.
40-98, honor. A little wide, Here comes, get up.
I mean, you've had big wins in the past, but this year's a new year. So for this ball club to get that win on Friday night is a big one for you. But like I've said all along, and we tell our kids, every win on a Friday night is important. You look back earlier this year, there's some games that we didn't win, and rightly so. Again, we got beat by better teams those nights, but Friday nights are special, and enjoy every one, and last Friday was a good one.
Jesus. Down. Let's go. Get down there. There you go.
2-2 Dover takes on 3-1 Eastern York this Friday night over at Eastern. The keys to success, according to Coach Lam, is to continue to play strong defense while on the other side of the ball limiting errors.
Offensively, we talk about self-inflicted wounds. We gotta control what we do. We gotta limit our mistakes and put ourselves in good situation. Defensively, we gotta play responsibility football. They're a good football team. They got some good runners. And they throw some passing here and there to trick it. So we got to play responsibility football and trust the guys around us.
There you go, good. Come on, Bunker.